welcome back to Kenya Live. We have been following Romeo for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Vincent, let me just hand this over to Stuart. That's done a very good shift, huh? Thanks, Stuart.
You're welcome.
And that's how it goes. It's not always easier. And I'm just going to duck down here. And let me just see.
Let's just see our expert guides first of all.
Yeah, Stuart is slaving away, pulling the graveyard shift here, which is not always easy. And welcome back to Kenya Live, brought to you by Make It Kenya. And these ones are, well, on the move all of a sudden. Romeo kind of got back to his pride about 5 minutes ago. And after patrolling the complete territory, he didn't miss a meter. He checked everything. Huh? It just felt like that. But he obviously, that's why he's such a successful male, And look at that female. Huh?
She's pregnant.
She's pregnant, huh? So there are more cubs coming. So without Romeo, 14 of them, of which 4 very good-looking females. Huh? Yeah, they're in good shape. So. Vincent tells me they're really good huntresses. They really, and it looks like they're going to start doing that soon. So maybe let's try and keep up, just to give them a closer view of what it looks like to see 14 lions on the move. Let me grab this spot for you. I know it's a bit dark here. Let me just bounce this off and get some light here. And then Vincent, maybe we can just follow them a little bit. It seems that they are going to start looking around what's happening, and our starlit camera is not here yet, but will be here in 10 minutes. So shucks, it looks like another long night.
Quick question there. How many cubs, how many males? There we go, we can see them.
Yeah, 4 adult females, which leaves then 10 sub-adults, and we've actually bumped into the sub-adults before. Stuart has some nice pics of them. They were a little isolated about 4 days ago, but it looks like the sub-adults are back with the main pride, which is far better for them. It's very hard for sub-adults to hunt on their own. But yeah, so 4 really good looking female lionesses, 10 sub-adults, and then Romeo that's it's probably going to just rest a little bit. 1, 2, and it looks like they're heading on a hunt and see what's around. You can see the lioness on the right hand side is probably going to call the shots. And
just tell us where we are at the moment. I mean, it's very dark out there for those who.
Yeah, here's some. I don't know if you can pick these up right next to us, Stuart. Well, we're in Ola Motorogi Conservancy, just north of the Masamara Reserve, and that's East Africa, Kenya, and on the African continent. And I'm Carl Farouk from HerdTracker, Stuart Price from Make It Kenya. This broadcast is made possible by Make It Kenya.
And who we got? Who's our expert guide here?
Yeah, Vincent is guiding us, and we're being hosted by Mahali, Missouri, Sir Richard Branson's Kenyan Safari Camp. Not that we've spent much time there. We've been out and about. We're just waiting for Jacques, our photographer, that's going to come film with a very low light star-lit camera, and they might not be too far off, and then it will all.
Question there: how old were the sub-adult males roughly? You think?
Yeah, they're probably about 6-8 months, and some of them. There's one that's a little older, but they're not in the greatest condition. The sub-adults,
We just stop and we can zoom in.
Severi Kidogo. Let me just show you what a young male sub-adult would look like. Far better for them to be back in the pride structure. They looked very sad when they were a little bit lonely.
Yeah, they were looking a bit lean, weren't
a
they?
little bit unsure of what's happening while the 4 lionesses were out and about. One of the lionesses definitely expecting cubs, so we're expecting more little cubs to be here in the next month or so.
Another question there is, Romeo the only dominant male, or is he part of a coalition?
No, he's part of a coalition. He's got 2 more males there.
No, one male.
One male,
Mohican.
Mohican. Mohican means he probably doesn't have the prettiest mane, huh?
No, he has a Mohican, a dark Mohican.
A dark Mohican. And how old is he?
Same age.
Same age.
And,
Okay, so it's a coalition of 2 males. I've heard that a coalition of 2 are probably not brothers. Are they brothers?
yeah, brothers.
They're brothers, huh? Okay, yeah, in the Serengeti you get coalitions up to 3, 4, 5 males together. You know, partly because it depends on how many hyena are around, you know, and how difficult it would be to protect your core area or your territory, you know. So look at that beautiful lioness. You see, that's the one that's carrying. She's pregnant, so she'll probably be have cubs soon.
So what's happening now? They're all up and started moving forward.
Yeah.
Back down again.
They literally waited for Romeo to get back to patrol, and there's another pregnant lioness. So there's going to be a lot of little cubs here soon. So expect another 8 or 12 baby lions here, and in the pride in the next
Question
couple
here
of
for you, Dixon.
Vincent.
Vincent, sorry, it's very late. It's been
Yeah.
a long day. Is
Yeah.
this the only pride in this particular area?
In the conservancy, this is not the only pride. We have about 4 prides now. The Nkweyanai is the one we're watching. The Siketa, the first one we saw with the little cubs.
Yeah.
And the Monico is another pride, and another one we do not have a name yet to break away from the Nkweyanai.
A name. So we need to get a name, huh?
Yeah.
We're good with names. So the Monaco Pride. I mean, the Monaco Pride is also a famous pride, you know, named after a very famous Maasai.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the Monaco was a very brave, famous Maasai and a legend, an urban legend in this part of the world that was actually killed by a lion.
Yeah.
And that particular pride is breaking up a little bit.
Yeah.
That structure of the Monaco Pride, a very famous pride of lion, they seem to be taking a back seat in this particular area, you know. But look at this pride. There's nothing wrong with this pride, you know. And it looks like the adult females are on the move, and they might go for a hunt.
There was another question. How long is the pregnancy?
About 4 months.
About 4 months, you know, so you could have many little cubs in good times, and you know, I think you know, there will be little cubs here within the next 3 weeks or a month, huh?
Yep.
And then we have more cute little cubs that we've had that we've shown you before. So we're gonna now try and keep up with the females, you know. It's just not stopping. So we're gonna sign off. This is Kenya Live, brought to you by Make It Kenya and Stuart. And we're going to see what's happening, and we'll definitely keep you in the loop. Stay tuned, and we'll chat to you in a bit.